All right, y'all. Hey, it's Dr. Ali. I am popping in on a Saturday. So, this is a test run because on Monday I start my Build Your Biz plan. And even though those that are registered get access to the one page biz plan and some directions in their email, some tips in their emails, I plan on going live every day for the 5 days for a few minutes. So I wanted to check in. As you guys are popping, tell me hi and tell me if you can see me clearly. I do believe in checking my platforms and stuff and making sure that it's running well and making sure I can use this StreamYard, I should say. I usually use Zoom. So if you are seeing this, let me know. I know a lot of us are not registered with StreamYard, but for those who are and can say hi, say hi. I am trying to pull it in on my pages. All right, cool. Yay. Okay, good. I wanted to make sure it's working. Yay, it's working. All right, cool. So that's number one. Let's make sure it works because any of us who are entrepreneurs or who are coaches out there and we're running 5 day challenges, we always got to make sure we test our equipment. And for those of us who don't test our equipment, that's how come a lot of breakdowns happen. You got to test your equipment. It's okay to be imperfect. It's okay for folks to see that, you don't know everything. I like to do that with my mompreneurs. I like to make sure that they know that, test your stuff, please, and be authentic and let folks know, hey, I'm just popping in to test my stuff. So those can help you out. So I'm gonna give you guys a little bit behind the scenes while I'm on. Oops, let me make sure that I can see myself because that's how I get to see some of your comments. All right, cool. So I can see some of your comments in that room and I'm making sure the pages are running. I have my phone next to me. So what I do is I check my phone also to make sure that that's streamlined. So hey, Kate Coleman and the others that says Facebook user and Facebook user. Hi, Dr. Ali. So I'm going to talk to you about my Sage Saturdays. Anybody want to hear about my Sage Saturdays? You want to know? I have a lot of questions about, okay, Dr. Ali, please explain to me how the hell you stay so calm. First of all, I'm not 100% always calm. Shout out to Black to Life. This is one of the organizations that I help by giving biz coaching to. I always give them lots of credit. Some young Black brothers that are out there doing literacy programs with children in inner youth, programs, pardon me, in the inner youth, inner youth programs inside of schools. They go in there and they read and into different neighborhoods. They'll give out books. So if you do know a neighborhood that needs books, please let me know, hashtag, or, put a neighborhood or a school that needs books, please let me know and I can get you in touch with Black to Life. They have lots of stuff that they do. Secondly, and my Sage Saturdays are about choosing one day of the week where I would get myself centered. But not only my physical self, my spiritual self. This is a spiritual, habit that I do pretty much almost every week, so unless I'm out of town. It's what I do to keep my home super calm. I pray over my home. I say my intentions for my home. I ask for peace within my home, prosperity within my home. It's just something in which I kind of reset my home, right? So that, technically, you guys know we spend a lot of time in our house, especially now, right? Guys, I went and tried and say I was going to combine some colors. Y'all know how I combine colors when I do my own hair color, by the way. I actually do my own hair color. I like doing the reds and the different shades of reds. So this time I threw in some purple and blues and ooh, child, but I got black. Shade of black. I think I've had black hair in a very long time. Maybe it's because I'm wearing my black shirt and some other black stuff that's going on. I don't know what I was going for, but I wasn't going for black. It's been a minute since I've been black. So guys, because I'm watching you guys on StreamYard, because this is the part that's going to be hard for me. I need you guys to tell me a name so I can know who the hell is talking to me. It's so odd. I'm so used to saying names. This is the different part about StreamYard. I have to make sure I post the the link that allows you to sign up for StreamYard so that I can see who's saying hi. So y'all guys tell me who's saying hi so I could, oh, Vince, hey, boo. So I'm telling people about my behind the scenes spiritual practices that I do to keep myself grounded. A lot of folks are like, I don't understand how the hell you do it. Like every time I turn on, you're on between, you know, the jobs, between parenting, between coaching and my coaching business. How the heck do I do it? I create practices. I'm a hacks queen. Like if you really want to know about me and if you know me, if I can find something that's a shortcut, I have been doing that from life. Like I create schematics in my head to make stuff easier because I don't like complicated and hard shit. It just annoys me. And I don't like people who make things hard just to make things hard for people. Like I've had coaches that just want you to stay in their coaching program forever. So they'll make things super hard. Meanwhile, folks are coaching me. I'm just like, okay, how can we make this super simple so you can move on and go help people? I don't need you with me forever. I need you to get your tools, strategies, apply them, and rock out so you can go help more people. That's my purpose. That's my goal. I don't plan on you staying with me forever. I want to empower you and move on. Side note, biz plan. If you do not have a biz plan, if you do not have a business plan, if you have an idea and you know you want to take it to a next level, if you have a business and do not have a business plan, make sure I see you on Monday. Make sure you are signed up for 5 days of getting access into little tips every day in your email of how you can create your business plan. You want to get clear on your vision, your mission, your branding, your marketing, your sales, your forecasting, your finance, your P&Ls, all of that. You want to have to get clear on that. So we're going to take little bite-sized chunks because if you watch that, I played a testimonial earlier from my aunt, who's one of my coaching clients, who just says what I do. I make things super simple in bite-sized chunks. So instead of giving you guys this one business plan, we're going to break this business plan into 5 days, or every day you do a little bit more, a little bit more, a little bit more. So by Friday, you're complete. Does that make sense? Does that sound like something interesting? If it is, make sure you sign up to get access to the email. If you're not signed up, you're not getting it. Stop being lazy, y'all. I need y'all, like, this is free. You don't have to pay anything for it. Don't not do it because you don't want to not do it. And make sure you share this out with somebody else because it may not be for you, but it may be for someone else. Right? So make sure you guys sign up for that. So what I've learned by doing my grounding and by having my Sage Saturdays, shout out to Jessica, who's another one of my spiritual clients. She does a lot of tarot reading and stuff like that. And she talks more about this. If you guys want to know more about that part, I don't know all the details, all the background to stuff. All I know is that, oh, awesome, good. Whoever signed up and ready to roll, awesomeness. And make sure you go invite a friend. Don't grow alone. All I know is because my life is so, there's so many vectors, so many arrows, so many different things that are happening in my life. Centering is key. Centering is important. I have to ground myself because I'm an empath, as many of you guys are. I pick up a lot on energy on people around me. And I'm also an earth sign and super grounded. Like I've always been that person people come to for calm. So if I am going to be a grounder for others, I have to make sure I ground myself. And I strongly believe in empowering yourself, making sure that you have the tools, tips, and make sure that you're grounded before helping anyone else. A lot of us like to go out there and coach folks and help folks. Meanwhile, you didn't do jack for yourself. Make sure you're grounding yourself. Make sure you have some sort of spiritual practice that keeps you connected to self so that when things are off balance, you're aware. Right? You're aware. I've kept lots of grounding stones around me. I've also meditated. This sounds like Charlotte. Is that Charlotte? Charlotte is my stones queen. Is it Charlotte? Guys, I need to see at least 5 people that are signed up by the time we finish this. It should be 10, but 5 I'm okay with. Why? Because if you're around me, it's gonna be dope. Like listen, if I don't waste my time, like I am not gonna give you something that's crap. I am a lover of time. I believe in us maximizing using time well. See, that was my Charlotte. My Charlotte always helps me with my stones. Says half of my stone collections are from you. And I appreciate you for that. And that's my crystals and what I use when I need other access to just grounding. And I'm not getting all woo with you guys. I'm not saying if you guys do all that except for those who are into it. But what I do believe is find whatever spiritual practice that you need to put into play, whether it's reading your Bible, whether it's sitting still, whether it's meditating, whether it's being calm. Make sure you have a day. I know I do my mornings also, but I also try and focus one day out of the week that if I need to just do a little bit more centering. Like I told y'all yesterday on that live when I said bye to Zachary, like, deuce Zachary. It also meant that I get a chance to, although he loves the scent of sage. He thinks sage smells like barbecue. He's like, barbecue. I'm like, no, sage. So I'm always grateful for that. Find your own practice to help you stay grounded. I'm thinking probably the following week after Build Your Biz Plan, I'm going to do a little bit of a biz mindset. I'm going to talk a little bit about the mindset behind a successful business so that you can learn more about the part that many people don't speak about, which is the mindset aspect of success. But before I even get into mindset, today I just wanted to share with you one of my spiritual practices that I do to stay grounded. As you're popping in, let me know what's your spiritual practice. Thanks, Charlotte, who already shared. And also let me know if you sign up or if you're signing up as you're passing through or catching this on replay. Definitely pass this out because there are folks out there that need to learn on spiritual practices that they should be doing and creating within themselves. I mean, it's key. You can't be serving others unless you have a specific routine or tradition or whatever you want to call it that you do within yourself. And then for those who are thinking of starting a business or who have started a business and don't have a concrete business plan, or who may have one and just want to revisit it or retouch it, join us and get some of this free stuff, get the free tips, get the free access to taking your life and your business to the next level. So that is my quick pop in. I am blessed. It has worked. So next, for those who are signed in, next Monday, I'm going to be doing this where this is going to be going into our mompreneurs group. Although if you're not a mompreneur, feel free to join the group. The name is going to be changing anyway. I just couldn't change it because social media rules of changing within the 5 days. But I mean, within 30 days. So we have to keep that one, which is fine. I'm cool with that. But if you're not a mompreneur, feel free to still join the group. We're going to switch the name over in another few days. So make sure you are there because this is where I'm going to be streaming. And I will be using, what's this called? StreamYard. And we want to make sure you have access in. So once you are signed up, you will get all the information of where to go, what to do. And I promise you, it's not going to be long. It's not going to be hard every day. But it's enough to get you moving forward. Okay? Bite-sized chunks. Right? Type it up. Bite-sized chunks. No macro moves, just micro moves. And after the micro moves, if we do a little bit each day, then by Friday, you're complete. You're like, oh, shoot. I got the whole thing done. I know clearly in which aspect of my business what I need to get done next. Doesn't that make sense? Clarity, direction, help, strategy, and tools. So I know I use it, so I would think you would want to use it too. Save yourself some time, save yourself some headache, get clear, get focused, get in action. I love you. Have a fantastic day and night. And I try this out. I'm not sure if you guys are going to see me tomorrow or not, but if not, make sure you have access to your buildbizplan.com, sign up, and I will see you guys on Monday, unless I do another test run tomorrow. Who knows? We'll see. Love you.